So now we have initialized our first Rasa chatbot project. The project is initialized inside this folder called my chatbot, and you will see that the folder is not empty anymore and it is full of different folders and files. We actually need to work on multiple files together, so I would recommend that you should open this project in a text editor. There are many text editor available, for example, Notepad++, Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code, and many others. I personally prefer Sublime, so I will open this project in Sublime. So as you can see, these are on the left hand side. These are the different folders and files present inside the project. First of all, we will focus on the data folder, and in the data folder there is a file called nlu.yml. Now, the full form of NLU is Natural Language Understanding. Okay. Okay. Where exactly this file is available? It is inside the data folder. Okay. There's a file called nlu.yml, and we all know what is NLU. It's Natural Language Understanding. So, if we have to discuss, the working of a chatbot, so it is actually divided into two parts. First part is, so there is a human, and then there is a system, or you can say a machine. Okay, or you can say chatbot. Okay, so there's a human and then there's a chatbot, which is a software application. So the first task is, whatever the user types or whatever the user speaks, the chatbot should be able to understand that. Okay, whatever human or whatever the user is typing or speaking, the chatbot should be able to understand that. And that is known as natural language understanding. And once the chatbot understands, then it will give the reply. Okay, it will return a response to the user. And then there will be a conversation between the user and the chatbot. Okay. Right now, I will not focus on the second part, which is the response. First of all, let's focus on the first part, which is natural language understanding, NLU. Okay, that is going from user to the chatbot. Chatbot should be able to understand what the user is speaking, okay, or typing. So inside this NLU file, you will see different intent. So we have an intent called greet, and inside the greet intent, we have various examples like hey, hello, hi, hello there, good morning, good evening, so on and so forth. So all these examples, you can consider them as documents. These are different documents. And for all these documents, the label is greet. That means all these documents fall under the label greet. Similarly, these set of documents or these set of examples like good afternoon, see you, goodbye, see you later, and so on and so forth, they fall under the label goodbye, or they fall under the intent goodbye. And we have many other intents that have been mentioned over here. These are predefined intents, which I mentioned. We will obviously remove a few of them and we will add our own intents. Okay. So let me also explain this here once. Just a minute. Okay. So basically, we have different examples. Consider these examples as different documents. So, good morning, uh, hello, hi, what's up, okay, and some other examples like good night, take care, bye. So, the initial four examples, they will fall under the label greet. Okay, these will fall under the label greet, and the remaining three example will fall under the label bye. Okay, they will fall under the label bye. So now you can actually imagine this as a text classification application. So given these documents, these are the labels. So we will now convert these documents into numbers. So we could use some kind of embedding, or maybe we could use some vectorization like count vectorization or TF-IDF vectorization, and then we will pass this data to a machine learning algorithm. Okay, the algorithm will then, in future, whenever user types something, will try to predict whether that particular message falls under greet or whether that message falls under buy, and accordingly it will return the response. Okay, so I hope it is clear with the very first part of the very first thing in the chatbot, that is natural language understanding. So here we have different examples, user inputs, and all these inputs are labeled. Okay, these labels are known as intent. Okay, and we go for a text classification application here, so that the chatbot can classify whether the given message falls under greet intent, buy intent, or any other kind of intent. So here, currently we have greet intent, goodbye intent. I will actually remove them, remove the rest. Okay, I will remove the rest of the intents, and now we will add our own intents over here. Okay, we'll do that in the next video.